Is it just me, or this Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill feud just ain't hitting? Which is a shame, because leading up to their first promo, they had a nice little Twitter exchange that was going back and forth, but then other wrestlers got involved and they took it super personal and it got super weird, and then everything just went downhill. They tried to play it off as, oh, it was a work, but let's be real, it wasn't a work. They was dead serious. They were legit pissed. So the hype leading up to their first promo exchange was very, very high. And what did they deliver? My body's better than yours. What? People were like, okay, the first one wasn't all that good, but you know what? Let's see what this whole second one, maybe they might pick it up in the second one. So the second one was like, okay, you're not the embodiment of female empowerment. So at WrestleMania, you're going to be my... What? That... all right, I guess. And their most recent one at least has a semblance of a story to it. It was like Jade comes out, she's like, hey, I don't need wrestling, I don't need the fans, I don't need this belt. You know, typical heel stuff, right? Play up like you don't need this, you're better than all this. I get it, cool, I get it. And Rhea's like, yeah, I love wrestling, I love the fans, and I need that belt. It's a little generic, but you know, at least it makes sense. It has a story to it. And then they tried to play it off with a stable, you know, B-Fab and Michin. I don't understand where that came from. We saw B-Fab talking to Jade backstage last week. I don't understand why Michin is there, but hopefully they'll explain it to us in the coming weeks, or at least I hope they do. So at least there's a semblance of a direction they're going down. So out of the 4 world titles, this by far is the worst story right now. The other 3, they are cooking. They are absolutely cooking with fire. Maybe not Liv and Stephanie. It was going really, really well, but then it kind of just tempered off a little bit. But it's still a pretty good feud. This one, it's barely off the ground, if at all. I don't personally attack wrestlers themselves. That's very weird when people do that. But to me, at least from an outside perspective, it looks like they're both going through the motions right now. It looks like they both don't care. And they're like, you know what? Let's just get to Mania, because I don't know if it's a writer's thing, I don't know if it's the wrestlers themselves, but something is not clicking right now. It's not working. And with 3-4 weeks until Mania, something's got to change. I'm not going to fantasy book or nothing like that, but if I have to give my own little fantasy booking right now, I'd personally go all in on the stable. Not saying making them dominant. I mean, it's B-Fab and Michin, for God's sakes. I'm just saying just cause some chaos. You know, be annoying. Make Rhea's life miserable. You know, I'm not saying, oh, let's do a tag match with Rhea and Io versus Michin. I don't want that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Please do not do that. I can see it now. Do not do it. Just make her life miserable. Make the SmackDown's women's division life miserable. Just be annoying. Be like Chelsea Green. Just be annoying. Just go out there, annoy people, and let Jade do the heavy lifting. You know, I ain't saying it's perfect. It's not. It's just something I made up on the spot. But it's at least they're doing something. And all of this is a shame, because I think that match at WrestleMania is going to be pretty good. You know, Jade works really well with powerhouses, and Rhea is a powerhouse. So I do think the match itself will be at least decently fine. It's just the feud and the build and the story is just bad. Like really, really, really bad. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree? Is this Rhea Jade feud not hitting for you? Let me know in the comments. While you're down there, like and subscribe. Hit that nutty bell for more wrestling videos. This is Eli signing out.